Hello my friends, Janet here, live video. I hope it's not too late for you. I hope you find time to come and watch me today. I'm very happy to have you today, okay? Thank you so much for coming in. Let me give a few minutes for people to come in. People are starting to come in. Faith is represented. Oh my. People are coming in very quick. Kerubo. All right, Faith. Hello everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Wow, 23 people just in less than 1 minute. Hey Kerubo, thank you so much. Nice to see you. Getty, thank you. 32 people. I love you back. All right, Njuguna, thank you. Susie Ann, thank you. All right. Oh, MC, thank you, Faith. All right. From Qatar, all the way from Uganda. MC Melvin is coming from Uganda. Thank you, all of you now, okay? Thank you. You say you missed me. I hope I didn't wait too long. Have I been gone for too long? Joanne, have I been? Okay, I'm back. Make sure you have your notification button so Facebook can tell you. And by the way, someone sent me a present. People are very creative. So I thought, you know what? I can share with you guys. Someone sent me this present here, Facebook. Like. So I thought, wow. People are even tired of telling me on the internet to say, Janet, we like you. Janet, we love you. So someone just decided to mail me this. Isn't that special? I like how creative people are. And this was a present from someone. And I said, wow, this is very like a notification button. Okay? We're going to make this lively. We're going to make lively. I'll come to the comments. For those who followed me enough, you know, I come in these comments. Whether it takes me 1 day, whether it takes me 2 days, whether it takes me a week, I always come back. Prince, everyone, thank you so much for coming. The title today we've seen, how do people come to America? And I know some of you have been following Janet forever. You're like, Janet, by now I know how to come to America. Well, now I'm getting people every day. Okay, now we are targeting 40,000 followers. These are many people. And they come green. They don't know much. So Janet is here. She is your favorite blogger. You told me, I didn't say that. You say, Janet, you are my favorite blogger. I'm your blogger. I'm your vlogger. I'm here to stay. Maybe I should hide this Facebook thing so you can focus on me. Okay, but I thought this was a very good attribute for that person who thought of sending me a present, okay? So next time, maybe the next present will be the love button, who knows? Or subscribe button, who knows? I don't know. Before I begin, I see all of you laughing. Thank you so much. We are here to have fun. Who wants a boring life? Personally, I don't want a boring life. Do you want a boring life? Okay? We're going to make this lively. We're going to enjoy. But we need to know how to come. On all seriousness, we need to know, how did these people come to America? You know, what was special with them? And for those of us who are here, we want to progress. So everyone is watching, whether they are home, they are here in America, believe you me. I know that. Minnesota, am I lying? I know my videos are working in your groups. Okay, don't laugh too much. When other people are saying social media, as we are taking free national media, this moment in life will never come again, where you just come on the phone, on the camera, and you have thousands of people watching. I know you are watching from Minneapolis. I know. Chicago, I'm coming. If you're in Chicago, book an appointment. This is on a serious note. If you're in Chicago, Janet will be in Chicago on Thursday. And I want you to come on this session and talk to my people why you're successful, how you came to America, or tell them why you're stuck in a group home. Tell them, Janet, although you talk against these minimum wage jobs, I'm here to tell you why. A, B, C, D, because people will benefit. That's all. We want to benefit, whether you think you're succeeding, whether you are not. So if you're someone from Chicago, tell your friends Janet will be in Chicago. I'll put them on this camera. I want my people to know. This information is power. I want my people to know. All of you are coming in the comments. I will thank you. I know you're cheering me on. Thank you so much. Chicago, Delaware. I plan to sell my house. I plan to sell my house in Delaware. I'll be coming Delaware. I know you people in the East. Don't think Janet is a Texan. Janet knows all these places. I came to Vermont, okay? I took the route all the way to New Hampshire. I went down to Connecticut, okay? I went down to Massachusetts. I drove through New York. I went through Philadelphia. I entered Maryland. No, I entered Delaware, went to Maryland, and went to Washington, D.C. So Janet knows what she's saying. If you're on the East Coast, Janet knows the East. Then school dropped and I came to California. So if you're in Los Angeles, in San Bernardino, in San Diego, in San Francisco, my friend, Janet knows where you live. And she knows the lifestyle, okay? Then Janet dropped to Texas. My friend, if you're in Oklahoma City, okay, Janet knows you. If you're in Mississippi, you're anywhere in Texas, Houston, Austin, Dallas. Janet knows these places, okay? If you're in St. Louis, Missouri, Janet knows. I've been in Minneapolis, and now I'm heading to Chicago. So all of you, I'm talking to you. I know what I'm talking about. People from Kenya, Nairobi, from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Ethiopia. I know you're watching Dubai, Qatar. Everywhere, welcome. We want to know how people are coming to America. Number one, most of you, you've applied for the green card. I know. You've applied for the green card. People come on the lottery. Okay, very few. Very few. Let's be honest. This is to give you hope, not to lie to you. If you win, we'll be very happy for you. Some people on this page have won, and I'm going to help you. One of them saying, Janet, if we have kids, if we have wives, we have husbands, these are things that can make us change our mind. We need to know how we will survive. Janet will come here and do a video. I'll come here and do a video on how to survive America. If you're coming, you're almost retiring, you're this age, you have a nice job, you're about to retire, you're in government payroll, you're da-da-da-da, all those things I know. You've talked to me, I will present. I will present to you. Relax, my friends. You have someone in America lived and tested, knows what she's saying. You're in good hands. You're in good hands. I'll talk about it. Green card, if you win, good. But very few people get a green card through lottery. But that's one of the ways they win. They come here, they get free student loans, not free. Loans, okay? They get loans, they settle. It's the best visa you can ever get. Number two, people get green cards through marriage, okay? They get through marriage. I'm just telling you. And that one will bring me through another one called visiting visa, which most of you have. You have B1, B2, I know. And these days they have it for 5 years. It's not a very practical visa, but it gives you something to step here, okay? You can't do much with that visa, but you know what? Unless you cut corners. Some people have done that, okay? Me, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to say how people came. I'm here to say how people came. Whatever works for people, me, I don't know. Me, I'm just saying. Some people just got a B1, B2 visa, and they got another way to stick around. Now, legally, there are not so many things you can do with B1, B2 visa, but you have your foot here. You can network. You can do blah, blah, blah. Maybe you came to tour. You came for graduation. You came for a wedding. You came for a funeral. You came for many things. We don't know. But you stepped on this soil with B1, B2 visa. Now, you know that's how people come. Okay? Are we clear? That was number 3. Okay? Some people, unfortunately, they went through hardships and wars and all that. You know where you come from. And they came as refugees. Some came here with any kind of visa, B1, B2. They came as exchange programs. They were visiting here. Someone invited them. When they came here, they say, I'm scared to go back home. They applied for asylum. That's what happened. Okay, that's what happened. Some are pastors. They came here for the church conference, and then they decided to start preaching here and worked for that church for 2 years, and then the church decided to file for them a green card. That's what happened. Okay, that's why they are here. Some of them, they went through something called au pair. They came here. They started looking for children. You know, they come to homes. They help with babysitting. They do all those things. They help out in the home, and then they found other ways, and then they stayed. Okay, I'm just saying this is how things. Then some of them, they came here, they fell in love. Some of them, someone came home as a tourist, they fell in love. You know what I mean? Some of them came here on B1, B2, they fell in love. All of a sudden, we hear they are fiancés. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. These people are almost getting married. These people are almost getting married. They even have a ring, engagement ring. B1, B2, and then all of a sudden, we hear that they're engaged. I'm just saying, I'm telling you, this question came from my inbox. Janet, how do people come to America? And you know, even me, I started saying, I need to think hard. Why these people are here and these are not? Okay? Me, I'm just telling you. Okay? Before we know it, there were rings on the fingers. People have rings on the fingers. They are engaged. I'm like, wow, okay, all right. Now let's go to this category that people come the most. They get a community college here. They got a community college. They came on F1. They came on F1 student visa. They got a community college. They probably got a C. Okay, they got a C or C minus. And then they were just lucky to go through the embassy. You know what I mean? And they applied. Okay, they applied. They didn't care about their age. They didn't care about their grades. They just applied for a school and then got something called I-20. They went to the embassy. Some of them scored A's. They came to Harvard. Some of them went to Stanford. Okay, some of them got B's and they went to University of something. They got I-20. Okay, they came here, and then when they came here, things opened up. Some of them ended up graduating. Some of them ended up graduating with very good degrees. Along the way, some of them got married. Again, we saw engagement rings. We saw engagement rings. Okay, we saw engagement rings when they came here. That's what happened. I saw that. Don't quote me, but I'm just saying what I saw. Okay, but some of them went ahead and got degrees and went to masters and did PhDs. People did PhDs. Now they are doctorates. That's how they came. Okay, that's how they came. Some of us, we had very smart husbands. Our husbands were very educated. This education gave these husbands a good chance. They came as students. Then they applied as F2 family members. Okay? Now you have an idea. There's no magic. You have an idea. This is how I've had this is how people, and I've seen, okay? I've seen this is how people end up here. This is how people end up here. If you are that person, Janet, I need a job. Janet, I need a... Find yourself here. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Now, having said that, let me go to my favorite visa. The best is always green card. And for those of you who followed me for a long time, do not get bored. I have so many followers coming every day, and you will always learn something from Janet. Okay? People who come as students, okay? Student visa, there's always time. Okay? They come, apply for a student visa for 4 years. Okay? They get admission, they get a visa for 4 or 5 years, I don't know. Now, when they reach here, they go to school for real. And then, during those 4 years, as I said, I don't know what happens. They get other ways of getting green cards and wherever, I don't know. But some of them don't. Some of them don't. So they graduate. But they pick a course that is so nice, like information technology, engineering, nursing. They do pre-medicine, pre-pharmacy. They do all those good things. And then when they finish, there's something in America called OPT. Optimum Practical Training. It's legal by the U.S. immigration system. It's given to all students. After graduation, free 1 year, you can work full-time, double, triple, wherever you do. Out of campus, you can, maybe you're going to school in California, you find a job in Florida. So long as if you went for education, you are going to find a job in education. If you went in culinary arts or hotel industry, you're going to do internship in hotels. So you have to stick in your profession. If you're someone in medical, you're going to do a job in medical. If you're a dentist, you're going to do a job in dentistry. So, employers who are desperate for workers, they know that these kids are coming from universities with good degrees, but they have F1 student visa. They don't have a green card. They use this time that the government gives free of charge all students 1 year period called OPT. When you're on OPT, the employer can employ you legally and you earn like any other person. During that 1 year, the employer does, they go and put in something called H-1B visa. It's a lottery just like the green card. It's competitive, but they give advantage to those people who have US degrees. You go and they throw it in the box, okay? Now, because you have US education and everything, you have a good chance. Now, before you know it, your employer has H-1B for you. Now, that OPT was 1 year. Before it expires, now you enter something called H-1B visa, which is 3 years. H-1B is how many years? 3. Okay? Now, that's why I told you student visa, my friends. You had 4 years when you left home. You reach here, you have OPT. That's the 5th one. Now the employer has even put in H-1B for you. We are talking about 8 years. H-1B, according to the law, they can renew it twice. They give you another 3 years. So H-1B, a total of 6. Where are we, my friends? 4 from home, 1 OPT, 5, plus 6. We are talking with 11 years. Now, 11 years, don't you think you will have a child who is 5 years old? Don't you think now you understand? Okay, now you understand how people stick here. Now, in fact, most people, especially if they are from Africa, the line is not too long. When they're from India, from China, from wherever, Canada, Mexico, the line is too long because there are so many of them in America. So even if the employer puts in H1B, the employer will have to renew it again. Because it will take so many years before these people get a green card, my friends. There are just too many. So H1B will take them 3 years. Another 3 years, these people are still on the line. Because where are they from? They are from India. They are from Mexico. They are from China. They are from Asia. Their line is too long. So now, the employer is still waiting on H1B. Now when the H1B is expiring for these people who are from China, India, wherever, these people start thinking of running to Canada until their visa ripens, their green card ripens. But for you who is from Africa, immediately you come from OPT. By the time they apply H1B, when the employer changes the H1B to green card, you get it before even they need the second renewal of H1B. Because your line is short. Your line is short. Your line is short, my friends. Okay? If I'm talking to some people who are from Africa, if you are from China, you've heard what I'm saying. You know these things. But if you are from Africa, I'm telling you, you probably don't need your H1B to be renewed twice. Because your line is so short. But not so short, but it's shorter, okay? Now, H1B, you will not even need a renewal. You will just go into the green card. Green card, normally, if you stay in America, you travel home not more than 6 months. You come back, you travel not more than 6 months. After 5 years of living here continuously, you apply for citizenship. You apply for citizenship. Now, you are a citizen. Let me cap this again, why I always talk about student visa. You go to the embassy, they give you 4 years. You come here, you graduate, maybe you find an employer, you use 1 year OPT to work. As the 1 year OPT is working for you, the employer files H1B. From H1B, the employer is qualified or you are qualified to apply for the green card. After green card, you move to citizenship. Do you understand? Now, if you are that person who did not get H1B visa, now you finished 4 years, now you are using your OPT, now you are worried. My goodness, now I love working here, I'm not ready to go home. You just go to the immigration, you say what? I'm done with my bachelor's, now I'm ready for a master's. Chick, tick. 2 more years, 2 more years, 2 more years. Now, you're here legally for 2 more years. You go and do your master's. After your master's, graduation comes, OPT, my friends, again. Now you go again on the drawing board. That time, other things are working out for you, okay? After 2 years, again, you finish it. I'm not ready to go again. Now you go to the immigration. I need to extend my visa, of course, through the school. These things are done with the school. They add another 5 years, PhD. Now, this person has a PhD. Now, the universities, you don't line up. Now you are full-blown professor, PhD. There's no lining up. Why are you lining up? There are so few people like you. Why would you line up? Professors don't line up. Professors don't line up. The H1B is just waiting for you. The university just writes letters and goes to them straight. Smart people who took their time, who took their effort, who sacrificed. Line up with who? Why are you lining up? H1B, straight. My friends, that's how people come to America. I've told you. Go tell your friends. Janet has told you. Don't tell me you didn't know. That's how they come if they didn't tell you. Janet is here now telling you. Think about those ways I've said. Anytime you tell me, Janet, I'm a driver. I need a... So how will... I don't know. Find yourself here. Find yourself here. Find a way to find yourself here and see what this country has to offer. Okay? I tell you, that's how it works. That's how it works. Today I've taken my time, and everyone you see in America, probably they came through those means. These are not secrets. You just didn't know. Okay? Now you can choose how yours will fit in. Okay? Maybe you'll come on a green card, you win. Good. Maybe you'll marry someone with a green card. Good. Maybe you'll marry a US citizen when they come for tourism. Good. Maybe you'll marry someone when you come here as a student. Good. Maybe you'll come here and marry someone as a visa. It has to be legitimate. It has to be legitimate. That I'm just saying. Okay? Some of you, it was unfortunate you came as refugees. Some of you, you came here and you realized that home was so dangerous, you applied for asylum. Some of you, you are in religion, okay? You probably a pastor, you work with a NGO, wherever you come here, you are in a denomination, you start serving people with your religion. After you serve them, they go, they file for you a green card. You come here with au pair, things work out. You come here for exchange program, you go to Disneyland, you show your culture back home, you dance, the Americans come and see your African dance, you're sharing your culture exchange, I don't know, other things open up for you. You come for au pair, you take care of the elderly, you take care of the children, other things open for you, I don't know. You come here to tour, you come here as a student, things work for you. Some of you, they didn't work. You go back home, you go back on the drawing board, you say, you know what, I went visiting visa, didn't work for me, let me try student visa. You never know. I'm just talking to you. Me, I don't know how it will work for you. All I know, these are the legal ways. There is no magic. Janet has just outlined to you how these people live here. And by the way, some of them, if they've worked with the United Nations, anytime you work with organizations like United Nations or things that have to do with the American government, after 10 years, they can give you a green card, okay? Some of you maybe work in broadcasting, maybe you are journalists. Journalists, if you show that you are working with them, I think a journalist it's very competitive because they have few spots. Some people can come here, they are famous journalists, they file for them as journalists, green cards. You know, there are just many ways here and there. And I know student visa has always been my choice. Next time I will focus on how to apply this F1 visa because I'm getting many questions from you saying, I have this money. Thank you. Some of you are even saying, Janet, now I have half of the fees. That is very good. People are coming up with ideas. Now I have fees to go to this university. And before I forget, there's someone who was supposed to go to Eastern New Mexico University, and he was looking for application fees. And I went back to my messages. Not that I give people free money, but this person specifically, I wanted to help him. I can't find him. If you're listening to me, let me know. You inbox me, okay? Don't feel like, Janet, listen to me. If I've promised to call you, please, and you don't see me calling, feel free to call, okay? You know, I try. The people who arrive here immediately, they have a way of talking to me directly. Because now they have the US numbers, it's not expensive and blah, blah. Some of you, I'm in the inbox, I'm talking to you. Some of you, come down here in the comments. Anytime there's a video, you come down here in the comments. See what I'm telling other people. Maybe I'm answering your question. Messenger, all those, okay? Before I forget, the people in Chicago, please tell your friends. If anyone in Chicago is willing to show us how they became a mathematician, how they became a PhD, or how they are struggling on their minimum wage job and they want to tell people why, just, I'll be there. I'll be there on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'll come back to Amarillo on Sunday. Okay, and as I said, I'll be heading to Delaware soon, Dallas, I'm coming. And then, of course, Nairobi, very soon I'll be coming to Nairobi, okay? This is Janet the blogger, okay? Bouncy, who is that? I don't know if I left down anything. If you have any questions, yesterday I was in the inbox. Most of you've had. You can see even my people are not asking questions because Janet is doing her job. Next week I'm starting school. I'm dreading, but I'll try my best. But the good news is by May I'm done. May 10 is my date. So I just have to survive February and March and I'll be good to go, okay? I'll be good to go. After that, I'm going to do this full time. Of course, I have a job. I'll do this full time to continue educating my people. Information is power. Information is power. If you are that person who is looking for shortcuts, probably there are no shortcuts. And we know, even after I've told you all these ways, we still have to pass through the embassy. And I'll continue making videos for us to put ourselves in the best position possible. Okay, how did I forget fiancé visa? Some people, okay, some people will get a K1 fiancé visa. If I didn't mention that, I tried my best, but I've talked about marriage. And some of you asking me, Janet, I'm married to a US citizen. Can I come for a visiting visa? Probably you can be lucky, but if they know you have a citizen, they're going to ask you, why can't a citizen file for you your green card? They're going to ask you that question. Okay, they'll think maybe you are taking shortcuts to visit because you don't want to stay on the line. Okay. But if you're lucky, that's okay. So if you have an American citizen, they can decide to come marry you at home. You wait and come through. Or you apply for fiancé visa. You come here and marry here. So those are the two options. you know, and there are legal options. So those are the things you can use. Some people here probably are in a hurry and they want to use visiting. Good luck, try. If it works, we'll be happy for you, okay? No one knows what can happen, but only the day you show up in the interview, give yourself the best chance possible, be your own ambassador. Because they are looking, remember these people, the schools depend on international students, and they are just not depending on any international student. They want students that will come here and actually pass exams, okay? So you have to present your talents or your confidence. If your grades are not too good, you want to show your confidence, or you want to show your work experience, or you want to communicate to them that, you know what, although I didn't do very well in high school, I've learned my lessons and now I've done very well. Look at this course I did after high school. I did this. I've no, and by the way, anytime you go to the embassy, do never leave loopholes. If you left school 4 years ago, 5 years ago, someone is going to ask you, what have you been doing in these 5 years? No one wants to admit someone who is rust, like you're rusting now. Okay, I don't care whether you get an A or a D. Because 5 years, how are we now us in America just to take you? We are just going to take you from there and then to here, and then all of a sudden you start books. Now you are very smart. No, you need to show that you actually went for a 6-month course here. You went to work with this company for the last 2 or 3 years. You've been busy. Your mind has been busy on the job and school. You cannot leave blank spaces. Blank spaces can only be for 30 days. Okay? Some of you want to think like, I have to show this big education for the embassy to respect me. They want to see consistency. They want honesty. Same story. Be consistent the way you talk. Okay, my friends? Okay, I hope I've rambled a lot, but I hope you're learning something. I hope you're learning something, my friends. I hope you're learning something. Remember to keep the dream alive and have a strong desire to succeed. The desire will push you over the edge. The desire will make you the best. You stand, you fall, you stand, you fall. You never give up, my friends. You've gone to the embassy, they've denied you, cry tears, stress for 2 weeks, come back here, let's talk about it. 6 months, we'll try again. Our people here, we know, have tried 5 times and they never, the 6th time they get. Okay? That is the worst message I usually get. That is the worst message. But I've been having a lot of success. Janet, I went to the embassy. Thank you. I'm successful. Janet, I have my F1 visa. Janet, I'm in America now. Janet, I will want the green card. Janet, now I'm ready to start my life. Janet, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Okay? Us on this page, we are going to be pure success. Whether we come or not. Whether we come. Even if you don't come. Let me tell you, one person was telling me, Janet, you're preaching all these things and you know America is difficult. True, but why do we have hope? Let me tell you, if you try now and you fail, when you will be old, 70 years old, you'll have nothing to regret. At least you tried. That's it. So let not people confuse you. I'm not going to try. It's difficult. I can't. Who made it? They are made of gold. They have chimneys on their heads. They don't have chimneys. These people, they have chimneys or they have gold on their head. They are breathing oxygen like you. They have blood supply like you. What is special? So even you take the risk. Where they go, even you go. Do not be cheated, my friends. Again, if you've not liked, someone brought me this just to show Janet I like you. Thumbs up. That was a very good present. But for you, you can like here, you can love here, you can share here, you can leave a review, you can go on YouTube, Janet Rangi, subscribe. You can tell Facebook notification button. Anytime I make videos, you're going to see Janet, okay? I'm your blogger, I'm your vlogger. I'll always bring information. I hope you have a wonderful week. I know some of you don't have enough internet. I understand my people. Some of them are downloading. If you're that person who downloads, at least leave a review for Janet. That is free information on your computer because they don't have enough internet. You know what I mean? But they use that during their free time to watch. So you have to give back. What are you giving back? You have to give up, whether it's a like, whether it's a comment, whether it's wherever you do, or you are subscribing, you're active, you're sharing. Some of you are tagging your friends. That is very good. I appreciate everything you do. And some of you have seen your names over and over and over again. And I love you for always following me. You choose to spend your time here. You could be enjoying your husband, your kids, your wives. But you choose to come and spend time with Janet. Thank you so much, okay? Have a wonderful week. I will see in the next video. Look up the next coming videos. I'll be in Chicago. Wednesday will be my last video here. And then coming the weekend, we're going to do videos in Chicago. I'll probably do a video from outside, not inside. But once you follow Janet, you'll be the smartest. I'm just telling you. Now, you don't need to be asking that cousin of yours who is never telling you the truth. Those that look like they're always in America and you are not. My friends, even you can be here. You know how they come there? And now, you just look like, oh my God, will we ever go to America? Yes, yes. America doesn't choose. Just do your part. America doesn't choose. Oh, now you have Janet. Now you have Janet. All these tricks are free information, okay? Thank you for following. I'll see you in the next video. Is Bredan, a year. So some of us who applied last year, we are going to wait for a year. Okay, if you're applying school, be patient. You know, patience pays, my friends. You'll be okay, all right? All right, thank you so much for coming, all right? I love you and bye-bye.